This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah, home to the Utah State Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Vance. Got a man, it's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Gets rid of it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They go to the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to run the counter play into the boundary. Those pulling linemen, though, led extra linebackers to the point of attack, and as a result, they were able to get a tackle for loss.
Looking left. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Vance. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aggies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Nevada just needs a few inches here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Vance. Grab near the marker, it's Ashley. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He'll do it himself on the draw. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. just inches away here on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
This Nevada offense really has it going. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 7 over San Diego State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Snagged in the middle, it's Jacobs. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. On on the move. It's Woods.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
To the air, it's Vance. Looking to scramble. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On third down, going up top. Gets it out fast. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Pulls it in down the middle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The give on the option. Jukes his way for more. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Vance. Flips it out on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable. Quarterback making adjustments. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Intercepted for the 11th time. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Utah State. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Turner.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Vance. Got the quick pass. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. Give to the running back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Now, you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set, and you still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. Nevada will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Boyd. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking for a man, it's Barnes. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Davis.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. The #1 rule for any offense. Gentlemen, protect your quarterback. When you do, good things happen.
And the #1 rule for a defense is to affect the quarterback, or bad things happen to you. Didn't affect the quarterback. Too much time, too clean. You're supposed to frazzle them. You're supposed to find a way to make them feel uncomfortable so they don't have time, so they rush their thought process. That wasn't it.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Quick completion on the out route. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Makes the grab. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
That'll be enough for a Nevada first down. Here comes the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Vance. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Got a man. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Inside the 10. And they capitalize not only on... but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Aggies are threatening on first and goal. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Unloads to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. Second interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And this second half will likely come down to which offense thing out. Take some chances. Get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. Gets away from one, he's got space. Turning it on. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lane. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? When it's a goal-to-go situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football. Right there, I haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the first down. Great job by the offensive line, creating some space and getting the first down.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that.
Touchdown, Aggies! And the route is on.
And you got to give the offensive line all the credit for that one. The QB had over 5 seconds to find his open target down the field. Great job up front pass protection for that touchdown throw.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Hawaii is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 18 over San Diego State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Purdy. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Nevada comes to the line after getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Ashley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Nevada going quickly.
Obviously, great job picking up the 1st down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you...
Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Purdy. Makes the catch. There he goes. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Nevada! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
35, Nevada, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Hunt is in the air. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field possession. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Dropping back, it's Purdy. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Nevada! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Nevada, 24.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Got enough for the 1st. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for yards.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Looking for a man. It's Barnes. Throws for the tight end. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for space. It's Woods. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. We reach the break, and Utah State holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's flat. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Well, they're going with a run-pass option. Look, they're trying to get that first down. They hand it off, just not able to get it. It was a nice effort by the back, but ultimately now forcing fourth and short. If I'm on offense, I think I'm staying on the field and going for this again.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that fourth down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking downfield, it's Purdy. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about
bringing it back? Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Oh, a lot of space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and get them the first down. Utah State will snap it in the red zone. They're going to ride this running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. It's a seam wide open. Short gain on the play before he slides. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory.
Makes a connection.
An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a... And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, and they'll have it first down at the 39. Great place to start for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Jacobs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Back to throw, it's Mars. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Burleson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got him downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
They've given up some yards, and they're not in a great spot, but here's the good thing. The defense is up a couple of...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Sweet cut there. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not wide enough to move the sticks, and it's fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Nevada going quickly.
Man, when you're in plus territory on 4th and 1, I don't think the quarterback was ever thinking about coming off the field.
I wouldn't be surprised if the QB convinced the coach to go ahead and do it from the way it looked.
100%. That's the coach. We got this. Absolutely. We want more points. We got to go for it. I believe in my guy.
And it's his 4th interception of the game.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their...
Got some room to run. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. The Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Motion from the back. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle, it's Boyd. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. Trying to punch it in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Looking for a path in the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.